Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As they'll be backed up to start this drive.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First play, and it's second down now.
Second and
really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coach would always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Now a second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. 19 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got 2. Well, he'll be taken down after big yardage, but folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back.
On the set. Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to throw now. It is orange zone. And it takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you can easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line. You know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. A well-hit ball there, 50 yards on the punt, 20 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
They're right here.
On the ground, this is Devontae. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. You look at this Carolina defense against the pass. Just numbers that they have it right. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? Or what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Tua sets up to pass it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Hey, Watson, Oscar. Ready, shot?
On 3rd down, Achane. And he'll get this in enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
At the 48.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
They throw it out right complete. And off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oronde Gadsden, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
Is good.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. 3-2 their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go. Reno, ready.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the throw. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Look at this Cowboy defense. They played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
They'll keep leaning on the run game. Back to the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll look to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Mustang 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This block complete to Trey Palmer. get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Hiking, 18. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
They go play action here on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll go be off target and incomplete. The Panthers at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all three phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 34. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
3rd and 4.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Here's 2nd and 10.
44, ready. 22,
Tua with a quick throw coming out wide. Off the right sideline. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. A gain of around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Solo, all right, come on.
Now Tua. Throw left side complete. That's Evans. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Ready. Watch an Oscar. Long. Out.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Craft all 80. 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, ready.
2nd and 2. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Ready,
The
break.
offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. They'll get this up to Tilton. And he is going to break the Portland's first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Back to throw again. That's caught down the field by Palmer. Well, he's going to go out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
47 yards.
A very solid gain of 27.
First down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Ready, ready. Count.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And sacked.
Kayvon Thibodeau beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Hurt, hurt. Cup 19. Cup 19.
2nd and 15. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Darren Waller, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking deep downfield. It is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10.
All right, come on.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Uchane. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Panthers going to use the second of their time. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Four receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4.
Hey, get set.
Looking to pass. Tua. Working the middle of the field. He's got him incomplete. Still on his feet. Touchdown. Cowboys. Romeo Doubs. 59 yards. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Cowboys 14, Panthers 7.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 Tiger, 19.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Down the right sideline. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Big yardage there on the screen. It gets him a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 19 Lions. Ready, ready?
He'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Ready, ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man, that's Felton. And the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd down and 1.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete.
That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So on 4th down, on comes the Carolina kicker, Harrison Butker. Butker's kick here is good. And they cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get the point for the rest of the game.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, go and get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that there's going to be lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Tua going to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there. That'll be 3rd down.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And now the rookie's free. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Orlando Gadsden with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Panthers 10.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out. and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Count 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the
We often hear the
45-yard
phrase
line.
sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, you can get into the secondary so fast that that back doesn't have a chance to react.
He's got it to about the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Here's a handoff out of the game.
And he works it to the 40-yard line at the 30.
43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And will be out of bounds as he gets this down around the 21 or 22.
Out of bounds at the
Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come on.
And back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down from the scrimmage.
21-yard
Check
line.
smash. Check smash.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Eagles. 60 18. Pioneer. Ready, ready.
Now back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Darren Waller, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Cowboys 21. Panthers 16. Harrison Butker is set to
Now
kick off.
after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
For a turn of events, they cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time, because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They've got a chance to go into the lead if they get the ball to the end zone.
So that's complete. And he's going to keep this down near the 20-yard line.
A gain of
It's a first down.
Buffalo 18.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. 70 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
70 Lions. Go.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be careless. He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
He'll try and do this himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Harrison Butker now to try the Panthers field goal. He hit his first, this one from 38. Butker's kick here is good. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan over this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First down, Dallas.
On first down, back to Achane.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Second and 7.
Hey, 21 TA. Ready. All right, go ahead. Go. Scat.
Here's Tua. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Got no man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Go ahead. Out.
Running right, here's Achane.
He couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down. That sets up a first and goal.
Cowboys.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
All right, fellas. Listen up. Ready.
Achane.
And no signal yet. I think he got it. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Tua going to run the sneak.
He is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1.
Now Tua going to try and sneak it.
And this time he breaks the play. He's in for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cowboys are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a two-score game and a solid lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Panthers 19.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Okay, break.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a two-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. Maybe taken down, but not before they whip it across midfield.
Let's go, let's go.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
10 at the 47-yard line.
79 Broncos. Go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Intercepted. Picked off by Greg Dolphин.
Past the 20. 5. And takes this one back into the end zone. The Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
That's the score. Cowboys
Extra point
35.
right down the middle.
Panthers
And that could be
19.
important as that makes this a 16-point lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
The Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far as the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lion.
They'll set up to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And big loss here as he's taken down by Ed Oliver.
A loss of 16
in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's complete to Palmer.
But amazingly, they're still short for 4.
And Oliver here to get a new look.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. 18 Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10
at the 27-yard line.
Looking again for Rowe. He's got him again.
4 yards.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
10 at the
2 minutes
15-yard
left to
line.
play in this football game here on EA Sports.
This is 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Let's go. 19, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Brayshaw Turton.
13-yard touchdown.
And the Panthers get a bit closer. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resilience.
Here we go.
Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Panthers 25. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Go ahead.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as we run on 1st down.
Whistles now on a timeout. Defensively, they run it here with 1:51
It's a
left.
gain of 7.
Good gain there
Brings
on
up
1st
2nd
down.
and
It
3.
keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They stay that way.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 3.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Get set.
Now Tua going to change the play. They'll run through the A-Chan. And he will have the Cowboys first down, and that should be that.
It's a gain of 2.
Give him 2 on the play there. And that leads to a Dallas first down.
Someone's been having a good game so far. You know
46-yard
something? A
line.
lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. H.N. here, they stay on the ground. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.